we got down to business and defeated the Rams. And for the first time in the Aaron Rodgers era, the Packers have the NFC go through Lambeau. NFC Championship bound 32-18 over the absolutely fantastic, stellar football team in the Los Angeles Rams, coached by Sean McVay. Los Angeles Rams fans, good season, you guys. The Rams have gotten further than a lot of people thought in the playoffs. Some people probably didn't even think they were even going to make the playoffs, given the situation with Jared Goff and his thumb, possibly getting beat by the Arizona Cardinals in the last game of the regular season. They could have been eliminated altogether, but they squeaked in, they played hard, they fought one of their biggest division rival nemesis in the Seattle Seahawks, went into their building and beat them. 32-18 is a great score, a lot better than I thought. I had this game being a little bit closer than I initially picked. I had this game as a 24-23 victory, where the Los Angeles Rams were going to use that number one defense to make some plays and stop this Packer offense from scoring 30-plus points. That didn't happen. The Packers have greatly exceeded my expectations in today's game. Great performance from the offense. It wasn't perfect. There was a couple of dropped passes. Aaron did miss a few throws, but he definitely had a very good game with 23 completions on 36 attempts, 296, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown by the MVP. Just a very good game all around by Aaron. This team showed no rust at all. It was very focused, came right out of the gates, and just completely had control of this game. I think there was probably only just a little bit in which there was a little bit of momentum swung to the Los Angeles Rams side in the third quarter, in which they were able to make it a little bit closer, a little close for comfort. Made us sweat it out a little bit. Whew. And, sweaty forehead and all. Gotta wipe the moisture off. Yeah. And, as far as the ground game goes, great game from all three of our running backs, especially Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, that got the majority of the carries. Aaron Jones, 14 carries, 99 yards, and a score. Jamal Williams grinding out the tough yards, 12 carries, 65 yards. And then A.J. Dillon with 6 carries for 27 yards. Good game by the running backs. The offensive line was absolutely phenomenal throughout the whole entire game. There was some rushes by the Rams coming as of late, but the protection was very, very good most of the game. The run blocking was absolutely tremendous. We did what we needed to do to go into this game. We needed to protect Aaron, block for our running backs, and the blocking was just so tremendous. And we were doing this without David Bakhtiari, for crying out loud. Elton Jenkins, he did a great job of going up against Aaron Donald tonight. Him being injured and all, he was battling it out as best as he could. What can I say any more than than just this offensive line just being able to play so well? And then our receiving core also. Our receivers, it was Allen Lazard leading the way in yards with 96 yards on 4 catches and a score. One of them came off that nice deep throw from Aaron to seal the deal. And then Devontae with 9 catches, 66 and a score. So much for Jalen Ramsey keeping Devontae Adams covered. Jalen Ramsey, as good as a corner as he is, it was not going to be a shutdown game for him. I felt pretty strongly in that. And just a very, very great game by our receivers. The defense played well enough for us to win. I'm proud of the defense for being able to step up in key moments when they needed to. 1.5 sacks by Rashawn Gary. 1.5 by our beast nose tackle Kenny Clark. And Zadarius Smith with a sack. And coming late, the pressure really, really got there. And when the pressure needed to get there, we made plays. Just an absolutely very, very, very good game by the defense. Even though we hemorrhaged some yards to Jared Goff, that's just a testament to how good Sean McVay can coach an offense, scheme his receivers open, And that is something that Matt LaFleur looks up to Sean as really his mentor. He has learned really from one of the best offensive coaches in today's league, and so you got to give your hats off to Sean McVay for that. He has done a very good job with this Rams offense. With his quarterback with a bad thumb and all, he was able to get some of his receivers open. Josh Reynolds, Robert Woods, Van Jefferson, all those guys are very good. And then Cam Akers on the ground getting 18 carries for 90 yards and a score. He's a very, very good, promising young running back that they drafted in the second round. We did it. It's on to the NFC Championship game for the first time at Lambeau for the first time since 2007. Here we go, you guys. Here's our chance. Here's our chance to do it. We got a lot more work to go. We got one more game before we head to Super Bowl 55 in Tampa. We got to take on either the New Orleans Saints or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whichever team wins tomorrow, that's who we're going to face. And that's who we're going to have to beat to be able to get to the big game. I feel pretty strongly about who we're going to play. I am a little bit nervous because both teams are very good at what they do. Both teams are very well balanced on offense and defense. So we're going to be facing some tough competition yet again, of course. Whatever team we face, let's just do whatever we can, and let's go kick their butts on their way. So with that, I'll catch you guys later. And go, Pack, go, yeah!